What is up everyone, it's Batter and I'm going to watch yet again another animated horror story. This time it's the true TikTok horror story from, again, the IMR Scary Tales YouTube page. And it was in the list of the most popular videos on their channel. It was in the top 5. It's intriguing that TikTok is in the title of a horror story. That's what intrigued me to click on this video. If you guys don't know, I do have a TikTok page, so go check it out. It's at Battaron. Same name as my YouTube channel. Let's just get straight into it then.
This happened pretty recent, about 3 weeks ago. Myself and 3 friends were hanging out at a shopping center one evening. We were messing around posting clips on TikTok. Then one of my friends started laughing. And I asked her what she was laughing at. She told me that guy behind us kept staring at me.
Perv alert.
When I turned around, it was some older guy just watching me.
Okay, pedophile alert.
He had black sunglasses, a cap, an old Adidas tracksuit with scuffed up shoes, and had a disgusting looking beard. My friends thought it was hilarious, but I found it really weird. Then another one of my friends said, she thinks that guy lives on her street, about a few houses down from her. She said that he actually follows her on TikTok. At that point, I quickly got my phone out to check if he was following me, and he was.
Mate, this guy's obsessed with her. He has some sort of obsession or, I don't know, maybe fetish.
I had to block him because he seemed a bit creepy. We went to get McDonald's before we went home, and I received a message on TikTok from someone. It was that guy who had been following us. His name was Greg, and he wrote, "Why did you block me?" with 2 emojis. One was a crying face, and the other one was an angry face. He had actually created another account that day in the shopping center. I blocked that account as well, hoping that would be the end of it.
Man, he's actually eavesdropping on the conversation as well, jeez.
I didn't mention it to my friends this time, knowing they would just laugh. That night, I was up late and had Netflix on in the background as I was chatting with my friends on Facebook while scrolling through TikTok.
It's funny how the guy is narrating for a girl story. I mean, they could have got a female voice narrator just to make it a little easier to understand, but I know what's going on. It's fine, it's fine.
I got up to use the bathroom, and when I returned, I had 3 messages from my friends, all saying the same thing. All were things like, "Who's in your room?" and "What's up with your last post?" I asked them what they were talking about, and they told me to check my TikTok, so I did. It was a clip of my bedroom. It was a clip of someone picking up my phone and recording the inside of my room.
Okay, now that's going too far. That's going too far. If this guy actually went inside her house, then that's just going too far, mate. That's a madness.
At that point, I heard creaking. Then I heard a man's voice say, "Sorry. Please don't scream." And turned to see my closet door slightly open. I started to scream when the same guy who had been following us burst out of my closet and tried to cover my mouth. Thank God I screamed and it was enough for my parents to hear. They came upstairs and my dad tackled the guy to the floor. The police were called and he was arrested. We were informed that the guy had straight up admitted to stalking and breaking and entering. One of my friends pointed out, if I go back and look at the post on TikTok from when we were in the shopping center, you can see Greg is in almost all of those pictures.
This guy's a stalker, pedophile, and he's got some sort of problem. But there must be a reason why he's like this.
Somewhere in the background. I haven't heard what's going to happen to Greg yet, but I just hope he won't ever come near us again.
good thing she screamed. If he really wanted to do whatever he was going to do to her, why would he say, please don't scream? Obviously that will make her scream. It gives an opposite effect, innit? If you're in that guy's mind, you wouldn't say that. You would just go for the, I don't know, rape or whatever he was planning on doing. I don't know what he was planning on doing. He wasn't holding any weapons or anything, so I'm guessing he would have probably just raped her, because the police would have found out if he was carrying a knife or a gun or anything, but he was clean. So yeah, I think it's just his obsession with her, really, if I'm honest. And it's very similar to a lot of these animated horror stories. A lot of these deal with stalkers and paedophiles and pervs, which I've realised. I'm more intrigued about the actual ghost stories, if anything. But I don't mind just normal criminal mystery stories, as long as it's interesting. This seemed strange. I'm wondering how he actually got into her house. He must have followed her ever since that day he saw her. Well, he's been following her ever since, according to the photos. The photos just reminded me of like classic horror movies. For example, if you've seen The Grudge, there was this scene where you can just basically see the Japanese lady or Chinese or whatever. You can see her in the back of all the photos that the main actress in that movie took. Obviously that's a completely different situation, but it just reminded me of that. But this is real life. This is meant to be based on a true life event. With horror movies, I don't really find horror movies scary. In fact, I was watching Insidious the other day. I was watching quite a few horror movies over the past few days, actually, like Insidious, the new Chucky. The new Chucky wasn't even that scary. What's it called? Child's Play, yeah. I feel like the old Chucky's face was more scary than the new doll that they included in Child's Play. It's interesting. It's an interesting movie in a way. If you guys enjoyed my reaction, check out these reactions of animated horror stories, and I'll catch you guys later. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace!
Life like, this is what your life like. Try to live your life right. People really know you push your buttons like type right. This is like a movie, but it's really very lifelike.